eDNA Expeditions mobilizes environmental DNA observations to help build a global biomolecular observatory for marine life. The project is local by impact and global by design. Environmental DNA, or eDNA, is the genetic material released by organisms into their environment. In the ocean, this material remains suspended in seawater. By filtering seawater samples, we can extract the DNA traces, sequence them, and analyze the results to identify the species present in the sampled environment. From a liter of seawater, it is possible to detect fish, mammals, birds, invertebrates, algae, plankton, and other marine life. There is no need to capture organisms, and sampling can be done by anyone if following a rigorous protocol. As we will show you now, collecting eDNA with the sampling kits is easy. Seawater samples can be taken in remote places without access to laboratory equipment and without the need for diving. Each sampling kit contains gloves to ensure clean sampling, a syringe to manually filter the water, the filter that collects the DNA, and a preservation liquid that ensures the DNA will remain intact during the sampling day and shipping. In addition, you may have a drill pump adapter kit. Before you start sampling, open the sampling app on your phone by going to app.ednaexpeditions.org. Open the app at least once while you still have a mobile connection to make sure it is available in offline mode. When you're at the site, open the app and add your contact information in the form. Enter the kit number printed on the sampling bag. Record the local time, the site, and the sampling location. Select the sequential replicate number for every sample taken at the same location. Use the GPS button to record coordinates or enter them manually. Likewise, write down the time, location, and kit number on the provided sampling sheet. If you can, record the temperature of the surface water at your site with a thermometer or other method. Write down the value in the app or on the sampling sheet. It is easy to contaminate DNA samples. Therefore, for the sampling of eDNA, it is very important to work in a clean manner. Wear gloves throughout the sampling and avoid touching anything else than the sampling materials, especially your face. Take the sample bottle attached to the expandable rod and rinse 3 times with the site water. Collect your seawater sample by filling up the sample bottle. Remove the syringe from the bag carefully. Fill the syringe with sample water from the sample bottle. Remove the filter from the bag carefully. Attach the filter to the syringe. Filter the water by pushing it through the filter. To avoid air bubbles, do not filter all of the water in the syringe. This can be hard, so go slowly. Remove the filter to fill the syringe again. Carefully hold the filter without touching the inlets and outlets. Reattach the filter and repeat filtering. Count the number of syringes you filtered in the app or on the sampling sheet. Keep filtering with the aim of filling the syringe 20 times to achieve 1 liter. Depending on the water at the site, the filtering will slow down and the filter can clog before you are done. Keep filtering even when it slows down, with patience. If the water comes out very slowly or not at all, the filter is clogged and you can stop. If you can only filter a small amount of water, for example less than 10 syringes, you may have an air bubble that is clogging the filter. In this case, you can remove the air bubble easily. Hold the syringe upright with the filter below it. Pull back slightly on the plunger so that any air is pulled into the syringe. Keep the syringe upright while continuing to filter. Take the gloves from the sampling kit. Take out the tubing from the drill pump adapter kit. Open the pump and add the tubing to the pump with the larger end to the left and the smaller end to the right of the pump head. Check that the direction of the flow goes from the larger to the smaller end. If this is wrong, you can invert the direction with the red button. Carefully take out the sample filter from its bag. Attach it to the smaller end of the tubing of the pump. Lower the inlet of the tubing in the sampling bottle or location. Collect the outflow from the tubing in a graduated bottle to measure the final volume of water filtered. Filter using the pump for as long as the flow is strong. When the flow slows down and after at least 1 liter of water has been filtered, you can stop filtering. When you have filtered 20 times and/or the filter is clogged, you are done filtering. Now, you can prepare the filter for shipping. Remove remaining water in the filter by filtering through air until no water is left. The next step should be done with care, preferably by an adult, still wearing gloves and wearing protective glasses. Remove the filter from the large syringe. Take the small syringe with the preservation liquid from the sampling kit. Remove the cap from the small syringe and add it to the outlet of the filter. Attach the small syringe to the inlet of the filter. Carefully push all of the preservation liquid into the filter. Shake the syringe and filter. Keep the small syringe attached to the filter and return it to the sampling bag. Enter the filtered water volume and any comments about the sampling or the environment into the app. Use the app to take a picture of the sampling sheet as well as the sampling bag. Submit the collected sample information in the app by pressing Submit. The sample information will be automatically saved, or in the case you do not have internet access, it will be uploaded once your phone establishes a connection and you open the app again. Before you start and between sampling sites, it is important to clean the sample bottle to avoid cross-contamination between sites. To clean the bottle, pour in a small amount of 10% household bleach. Close the bottle carefully and shake so that the bleach touches all surfaces. Return the bleach back in the original bottle, as this can be reused. DNA is destroyed by bleach, so it is important to get rid of any traces of bleach after cleaning. Rinse the bottle carefully with a small amount of clean water. Discard this water safely in the drain and repeat this 2 more times. Close the bottles carefully. They are now ready for the next sample.